Hey all, and welcome to another video from the Irish Collector. This is a mail call from 16-year-olds that bought from Handy Andy. So unfortunately I didn't get anything in the rolls, but these were the picks from the box. First coin I got was a 1943 Philadelphia War nickel. Next up was another 1943 Philadelphia War nickel. Next up is a very shiny with some red marks on it, 1964 quarter. Next up was a 1968 nickel. Next up was a 1957 Denver. Next up was a 1930S. I'm not actually quite sure what this is, but it's a very nice coin. Then next up was another coin from March, 1957 Denver. Next up was a clad proof 1971 nickel. And next up was another clad Philly from 1940. Then next up was a Canadian 1975. Then we've a clad proof from dime from 1971. Next we have another Wheatie from 1958 Denver. And next up we have a 1982 cent. Then next up we have a 1960 Denver small date. That's my first small date. The next up is a 1958 Denver. And that's followed up by a 1930 Philadelphia. The next up is a 1982. Then we have a 1939S Wheatie. Then we have a 1941 nickel from Philly. Next up is another March coin, a 1957 cent Wheatie. Then we have another clad, very shiny coin, quarter from 1988 to 2000. The next up is a 1957 Denver Wheatie. Then we have a 1930S Wheatie. Some early dates in there. Next up we have another 1930 Philly. Then next up we have a 1957 Denver Wheatie. And he's followed up by a 1927 Philly. And he's followed up by 1958 Denver. A lot of nice coins. Next we have a 1953 nickel. Then we have a 1956. He's followed up by 1956 again. Then he's finished. Next up is in 1955 90% quarter. Then we've a 1967 half dollar in nice not too bad condition. Next up I got 3 envelopes pulled from the box, which I got a 1928 peace dollar, Then I got a half-ounce pour. And then finally I got a Buffalo Indian 1 ounce 0.99 fine silver. I'd like to thank Handy Andy for sending these over. Thanks a million, and thanks for giving me a chance to buy some rolls. Please head over and subscribe to Handy Andy. Link will be in the description.